'Twas the night before Patchday, and all through the map, not a unit was stirring, not even a tank. The logistics were hung up by the fob with care, in hopes that Eugene soon would be here. The FJB-90s were all snug in their beds, while visions of T-80s dying rent through their hedge. The panzergrens of their MG3s, and I with my brand new RPG, ran out in the field, yeah, arose such a clatter, I sprang from my building to see what was the matter. I ran out in the open, I saw a bright flash, I pulled up my binocs to see what was yet. The lightsaders messing up, and the new fallen snow gave a lustre of the wreckage that was just below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a Rafael jet and 8 tiny pumas, when a French pilot that could easily be seen. Well, I knew in a moment it must be Eugene. More fastly and makes his helicopters they came, and he whistled and shouted and called him by name. "Oh Le Duc, oh Marcel, oh Remy and Bernard, on Bast, on Barbin, on Damas and Picard, to the top of that building, to the top of that wall. Now fly on, fly on, fly on all." The wreckages of BMPs were pushed to the side when the pumas flew over them in the sky. So up to the rooftop the helicopters they flew, with a bag full of new units and Eugene too, and above my head I heard the aircraft stop moving, as helicopters' veterancy must have been improving. I drew my RPG which was ready for action, but Eugene fell down the chimney like a red fall faction. He was dressed all in camo from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with oil and soot. A bundle of units he had flung onto his back, and he looked like a fusilier having a tea-time snack. His FAMAR turret twinkled, his helmet held tiny, his boots were smart, his mistral was shiny, his list full of patch notes were tied with a bow, and his 5 o'clock shadow as right as the snow. The stump of a cigarette, in which he held in his teeth, and the smoke concealed his position for over a week. He had a small face and a little round belly, yet shook when laughed like a blown-up stolly. He was ready to go onto the offensive, and I was worried when I saw his rim percentage, but a wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the logistics, and turned with a jerk, and laying a finger to the side of his radio, he flew back up the chimney in which he rose. He jumped in his jet, and his copters gave a whistle, and the radio flew like a hellfire missile. But I heard him shout out as he flew out of radar sight, "Enjoy the new patch, and to all, good night."